Now, we've covered so many really important subjects. Jesus being God,
That's
the
right.
scriptures,
Yeah.
why King James Bible. But probably,
Yeah.
I think we do have to cover, even though we've talked about it in the podcast, we should cover again one of the most important topics, and that's salvation.
That's true, Don. Without it, no one can be saved. True.
Well, in the end, the reason we're doing all these podcasts is for those that, or those that are saved. Uh, Hopefully, it'll edify them, and those that are not, that they will get saved. But in the end, the most important subject of all is salvation, because we've got so many topics to cover. We've got to get stuck into a lot of the cults and religions and other things that we need to talk about. But I'd say once we cover this one, it pretty much all the really crucial topics that a Christian needs to know or a non-Christian needs to know, and this is the one.
Well, that's right, Don. And as you know, a lot of people, it's not only for saved people to educate them, but for people who aren't saved, but people who think they're saved. Because there's a lot of false doctrine out there, which, tells people ask Jesus to come into your heart, which we've said once before sounds nice and fuzzy and that, but it's not scriptural. And someone who's asked Jesus to come into their heart and they think they're saved, having heard the gospel and understanding that they're saved by grace and not by works, they're not saved. So hopefully this will educate them, and if they're not saved, well, then they can make a reconfession
Well,
the proper way.